Welcome to Drinking with Highway.
Drinking with Highway?
Yeah.
Yeah, giving yourself that plug.
That
fat plug on the Drinking with Aaron.
Welcome
everybody to Drinking with Aaron. Here for another episode down here at Moxie's Soda Shop on Main Street in downtown Vancouver. We're going to be trying a wide assortment of sodas today, buddy.
Yes.
It's got a little bit of everything. We're kind of running out of stuff to try down here. You know, this is our eighth episode from down here at Moxie's. And running through these sodas, they get new stuff in all the time, but we're running out of what they've currently got here. So you got to come on down and try all the ones we've shown you so far. Encourage them to get some new stuff in so we can keep making these great shows for you guys to watch. So our first soda up on here is the Faygo soda, cream soda. Faygo. Marking out for the Faygo.
ICP, 15
ICP, yeah. So
I said we did that soda hit me in the face.
Yeah, we're planning on doing a whole Faygo show eventually for you guys, but right now we've only got the couple on the lineup for tonight.
And this is called the cream soda?
This is the vanilla cream soda.
Oh.
It's not just cream soda, it's the vanilla cream soda.
Never had that before.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and give this one a shot. It's nice and clear, like the way cream soda should be. All those red creams and all that kind of stuff. Fat pour shot right here. You know, I noticed when you were outside earlier, and you're on the phone, you're like, hey, let me get a favor. How come Buddy's always asking for the favors, but he can never give any?
Buddy always gives the favors whenever he can. What do you want?
With that fat SSD check.
Always.
Buying all them big doubles for everybody.
Always. High five on the double.
Oh, it smells pretty good.
It does. It doesn't smell like Aaron's room. That's for sure.
No, Aaron's room smells like freaking roses.
No, like Canadian people.
Like Canadian people? Canadian people smell good. You ever smell
one?
No,
I've never had smell.
Man, I love Canadian people.
Okay. Let's taste it. I like that.
That's
I don't even taste the cream soda.
It's nice, crisp, and clear. Yeah, it's more vanilla than it is anything else.
It's kind of like a 7-Up.
Well, yeah, I think it's actually clearer than a 7-Up because you don't have that lemon lime in there, you know?
Oh, you're right, man.
Yeah, it's just the water with the bubbles. So, buddy, what have you been up to since the last show we did together?
Not much. Wrestling, hitting Woodburn, Portland, Gresham.
Oh, yeah?
Everywhere. Still hitting Gresham. On the skin.
On the skin?
Always.
The Gresham? Yeah, I don't got one.
You get the Beaverton?
Get the B-town of everything, Beaverton.
B-town.
Going on in there?
Uh-oh.
So, got the Faygo, and you're wrestling.
Yes.
You ever wrestle with the ICP?
Oh, yeah, I did a little something with Big Tuff Tony, you know, Two-Tone, and Big Corporal Robinson, you know.
Yeah, where'd you do that, buddy?
Oh, Clear Lake, California.
Clear Lake, California. How'd that trip go for you?
Yeah. Shannon.
Was it eventful?
Yeah, it was eventful, you know. We got those fat rooms, you know, the rooms that were, not all the way done, but they were good.
But who were they provided by? Not the promoter,
yeah,
sir.
Exactly. Not the promoter. It was Tuff Tony and Corporal Robinson.
Oh, they got you those fat rooms, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a bed to sleep in and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you share?
Yeah, I did share. I did share with Hazard, my boy.
Oh, you shared with Hazard.
Before.
Yeah, did you take that fat shower?
Yeah, I did take a shower. Not with him, though.
No, not with Hazard?
No.
Who did Boyd share a room with?
The player, JT Evans. And had the toilet that was, like, bad. Jared, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Too Tough Tony left the Too Tough Deuce in the toilet.
The deuce is loose, okay?
So, it's a fantastic soda. You know, Faygo is made out of the Detroit area. But it's one of those generic ones, like the Safeway Select, stuff like that. But sure doesn't taste like the generic soda.
That's what
one
it is.
Of those, yeah, it is a generic brand soda. But it's got a really good flavor to it. It's not like, when you get that Safeway Select, you drinking that cola, you just know it's not the best cola you can drink out there. But when you get these Faygo sodas, they really match up with all the other soda companies out there. So more power to them. No wonder they spray that shit all over at the concerts. I'm thirsty tonight, buddy. So we're gonna be down in some of these sodas. I have a feeling they're all tasting good.
I'm down to just open up the throat, just like he likes to open up his throat, and just drink soda.
I even got another one that's a aphrodisiac soda for you, buddy. You know how those go over with you.
Oh yeah.
Similar to
you shaved today, man.
I did shave today. Yeah, I got got the thick chin strap.
No, you
going
got
on.
exactly. You got the void going on there.
Yeah, I don't do the little pussy chin strap, you know, where it looks like, you know, they have to shave it this thin because they can't grow it anywhere else on their face, and they just make it look like, you know, they just got the pimp shit going on here.
They do.
Those are the little fairy boys that go in there and get their manicures and, you know, and all that kind of stuff, and they get their eyebrows waxed, and they go in and they get their pedicures done and get their chest waxed, and then they go in there looking all pretty, and the girls are like, oh, I don't like you, you're not big enough of an asshole. And so, you know, so they go and get the chick that's, you know, the most drunk in the bar, take her home, bang her out, then they go home, and they're done. And then the asshole guys actually get the long-term relationships, and the girls find out that they're just absolute dicks, and then they want to commit suicide, and then they find someone like me and you, buddy. And then they're like, oh, okay, it's time to settle down.
And you know what's funny? He just had that big eruption all because of the Faygo soda.
Let's just have a couple little highways, you know. That's what the girls are saying now.
Dude, it's always about that. I'm gonna finish this off, dude.
You got to finish that down.
Always. Bangarang.
Uh-oh.
Faygo. Canadian bacon.
Got another Faygo up on the lineup tonight. Got the red pop.
The red pop. The Buddy Highway red pop.
Buddy Highway loves the red pop.
Orange soda, dude. Get the pop, dude.
You know, doing that little pop in there, popping the red, you know, going on. And let me go ahead and give this one a try here.
All right. Oh, you see the carbonation just rubbling out of the jar?
See that nice steamy right there?
You know what this kind of reminds me of, dude? I went to San Francisco and I was drinking without Darren.
Yeah, drinking without Darren.
And that guy was stuck in the Haight-Ashbury district getting his butt pumped.
So we got this great Faygo red pop soda. Definitely red. And it pops.
Red. And it does pop.
You know, like
pop
giant,
rocks.
Like the giant Kool-Aid man. Or what's that wrestler out of the NRW wrestling? What's his name?
NRW, sir?
Yeah, the NRW. You know, looks like the giant Kool-Aid man. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
That'd be Jason Sullivan,
yeah,
sir.
Jason Sullivan. We got the Jason Sullivan soda going on here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jason Sullivan soda.
They don't call him that anymore, though.
I can't say that.
Oh, he's not the Jason
I can't
Sullivan
talk about
anymore?
it.
No, he's still Jason Sullivan. He's just not the Kool-Aid Man anymore.
Oh, just not the Kool-Aid man.
But he can't talk about it, though.
Restraining order?
No, crackheads.
Oh, crackheads. Yeah, I totally understand those crackhead issues.
I'm not liking it.
You're not liking this? I'm liking it.
No, this I'm liking that. No, I wasn't. Never mind. Yeah.
That's good. It actually
It smells like raspberry to me.
Kind of tastes like Kool-Aid. No. It's not Kool-Aid. Take it back. It's it tastes like, okay, you know when you make Jello, you got that raspberry Jello going on?
That raspberry Jello going on?
You know, when you make Jello, you got to put it in the pot on the stove, and you add your water, then you bring it up to,
and then you drink that?
and you wait till it all dissolves. You know that smell that it puts off when it's at its warmest point?
Yeah.
That's what this tastes like. Tastes like the smell of warm Jello. Doesn't taste like warm Jello. It tastes like the smell of warm Jello.
Dude, Darren could never do that.
Like I had.
That's some serious Michael Brown knowledge right there, sir.
I had some
Michael Brown palate.
Like, you know, like Bruce Lee, when you put the water in the cup, the water becomes the cup.
Like I had this stuff. You know, I'm really good at those. Something tastes like a smell, because you know senses are interchangeable. You know, sometimes you come across stuff where you know something's going to taste like how it smells. Well, there was this one time when I was a little kid, I was like 12 years old, and my dad, I had a sinus infection, so my dad brought me home some antibiotics. I popped one of those in my mouth. I swear to God, no shit, well actually it was kind of shit. It tasted like the smell of poop. It was awful.
So he ate poop.
That's kind of what it seems like, but no, I mean it was antibiotics, but that's what it tasted like. So ever since, you know, I've always remembered that I was tasted this pill, and from then on, you know, every time I taste something that smells like something, that comes back up into my head. And this is definitely one of those.
There you go. That poor sir.
It doesn't taste like poo. No, it tastes like the smell of hot Jello.
Hot Jello. Poop.
And I do love Jello. You know, sometimes I go to the Asian American cuisine all-you-can-eat buffets just because I know they're going to have Jello at the end. You can go in there and you get all the rest of the food, and that's all right. But when you can sit down and eat those little squares of Jello and suck them through your teeth, that completes the meal right there. Loving it.
That hometown buffet right here every day.
Hometown buffet, you got that stack,
Oh.
the 10 stack of plates going up. All you can eat carved roast beef.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Tip back.
Hometown buffet. Although I prefer it better when it was the OCB, Old Country Buffet.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm gonna give the fat pop to the OCB. I love that.
I like that soda.
I do too.
Like it a lot. We got a lot more to go tonight, though.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm still thirsty.
Yeah, I'm still thirsty.
I'm not parched
I haven't
yet.
had anything to drink in 2.5 days preparing for this show.
It's been one day for me.
So you know,
2 hours.
I got a lot of empty stomach. Haven't eaten anything today. Hope I don't get too drunk.
Off soda.
Off soda, because you know that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, get
Sure.
enough of that going through there. You know, there's always that chance that there was a little fruit fermentation or something. You know,
Famunda?
from Munda, exactly. So let's go ahead and move on to the next soda here,
Sounds
buddy.
good.
I'm gonna go ahead and down the rest of this.
Of course you are.
I think this is the first show we've done where we were actually finishing all the bottles. You know, usually we've got a little bit left over in the bottle and we just kind of toss it,
Yeah.
or you know we pawn it off on somebody else, or you know something like that. So these sodas must be pretty good if we're finishing these. Either that or we're just extremely thirsty.
Yes, sir.
So let's move on because I'm still thirsty.
Yep.
What do we got next?
Oh, it ought to be Moxie.
It's the Moxie's Cherry Cola.
Cherry Cola, the big six. Oh.
See,
Dude, he's a damn sow belly, dude.
see, I knew you were looking forward to this one because you picked this one out of the
I
cooler
did.
yourself.
You know why I picked him? Because he has a black top, because he's a black-hearted little turd sack.
You know, it's great when you come on down to Moxie's here on Main Street, downtown Vancouver. They got the cooler with 300 slots of soda. You know, you come in here and you pick them all out on your own, mix and match the 4-packs, you know, for a certain price. You can buy them individually, you can buy them by the case. You know, you got all that stuff going on. They got sandwiches down here. Great place to come, lounge back, free Wi-Fi internet. You know, it's just a great place to be in.
Nobody has that in Portland, that free Wi-Fi.
What about Portland?
Portland, that free Wi-Fi?
Well, we're not talking about Portland. We're talking
We're
about
in
Vancouver,
Vancouver.
USA.
Yeah.
Royce Pollard's town.
Royce Polar.
That's what we're talking
That's
about.
great.
You know, I heard some bad news.
Uh-oh.
You know, this upcoming mayoral election. Royce is not running for mayor again for the city of Vancouver, and he feels that 8 terms is enough in office, and I feel 8 terms is not enough unless you have created your whole dream. And you're halfway there, Royce. We need you another 8 terms to finish this city off. Let's make it what it should be. But for now, we're just gonna drink this soda.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Moxie soda. You don't know Royce Pollard?
I don't even...
He only knows Ron Paul, huh?
Oh, only Ron Paul.
No, you know who I know?
Who do you know?
Who?
I don't know.
You don't
Kulongoski.
You don't know who Barack Obama is, huh?
Ted Kulongoski. So I know,
You do know Ted
why?
Kulongoski.
Because he held the clinic title that I hold.
Is Ted Kulongoski a mark for Buddy Highway?
Yes, he is.
All these sodas today, they're just
fresh.
Just putting off this beautiful steam. That means they're ice cold. It's gonna be crisp on the palate.
You're getting me
You
going,
know,
sir.
it's
You're
not.
up.
It's not gonna be.
It's getting me going.
What's it? It's not piney. I don't think this one's gonna be piney.
But it's sessionable.
It is sessionable, but I don't think it's gonna be piney.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is my personal favorite.
Personal favorite?
Moxie's
Cherry Cola. Have you ever had the Moxie's Cherry Cola?
No, I've had the
or
Coca-Cola.
Or is it just your personal favorite because it's Cherry Cola?
Yeah.
Yeah? You kind of
Interesting.
interested to see how it stacks up against the Cherry Coke? I'd say that's a lot more cherry
Yeah.
than the Cherry Coke is. Definitely a cola though.
1884.
Same time. 1884. This one probably back then, you know, was used as an elixir to cure influenza or something like that. You know, you drink the Cherry Cola for that. It's amazing how all of the really old time sodas at one time were all these different elixirs to heal different ailments, and now today we just drink them like whatever, because obviously they weren't cures for ailments back then, but they sure sold a lot of them telling people they were.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I was one of those people back in the old days with that rickety cart, walking through the little town villages, you know, selling the little bottles and the little brown bottles.
A carpetbagger?
I mean, I guess anything's an elixir if you add enough opium to it. You know, back in the day, you know, they'd mix up a little Cherry Cola, throw a couple ounces of opium in there, and move on along your way. All right, buddy.
Uh-oh.
I know you picked out this last cherry cola that we had, and since I know you're a fan of cherry cola, we went ahead and picked out this next one just for you. This is a black cherry cola.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to enjoy this one. I've never had this one. So let's go ahead and crack the top on this one.
Let's pop the top again.
Pop the top again.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, look at that color. It's like a maroon.
It is. It's like a...
Or a mauve. This could even be considered a mauve color.
Marvelous.
So we got this Yakima black cherry cola. Nice mauve color.
Marvelous.
It actually adds to your complexion quite nicely. If that was a Buddy Highway blush, it would go quite nicely. You know, not for everyday wear, just like when you're in your wrestling little costume.
Yeah.
And you get all make-upped up so that you don't get the light shining on your face and like got that.
I don't wear
glare
makeup,
going
sir.
on. Oh, no makeup? No. Why not?
When you travel, you wear that body oil?
Body oil? I wear the body oil every day.
Oh.
You
Is
know?
that like a Canadian tradition?
It's Canadian tradition, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing?
So, buddy, I was at my SA meeting the other day. Sodas Anonymous. And we were talking about the mass consumption of soda in America and how it's leading to childhood obesity. Well, I say it's leading to adult obesity, as you can see from the two people sitting in front of this camera right here.
Just one.
But
I'm just big boned.
I think people would drink a whole lot less soda if it didn't taste so damn good. And if it wasn't so cost effective down here at Moxie's on Main Street in Vancouver, Washington. And you can come down here and get every flavor assortment in the world. You know, it's reasonably priced. You grab that and a sandwich for $5 on your way back to work, sitting at your desk, drinking your classic old-time soda, gnawing on that ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh, the gobbler.
Oh, not to mention you can also get your chips and your Rice Krispie treats and your Starburst down here at the Moxie's on Main. You know, offer a little bit of everything. You don't want to go back to work? That's fine. You just set up your computer, got the free Wi-Fi down here, eat your lunch, continue working right here as you sit. You know, it's just great. This soda's great too.
It is?
You like this one? I think it's pretty good.
Oh, jeez.
You don't like this one, buddy?
No, it's sour
Sour.
at the end, sir.
I was thinking it was a little sweet, actually, if it was anything.
Well, you know what?
Not so much sour, but a little extra sweet as it's going down the back.
I found it to be very tart in the finish.
Very tart in the finish.
It's like you're tart.
Was it blowing the palate out?
You gotta let it come to the front, sir.
If you keep it at the front there, where it's kicking your teeth out, it's real good. And then when it does flow back down the back of the throat there, get that tart, piney taste.
Oh,
And
sessionable.
it's not very sessionable, I don't think. You know, I don't think I could drink more than one of these.
Nope.
But you know, that's pretty good for the first soda on this lineup tonight. That I can drink it. It's just not my favorite soda I've ever had. It does have a good flavor up front,
Well,
but
let's finish right here.
let's finish it down. Let's move on to the next one there, buddy.
Still thirsty?
I'm always thirsty.
Me too.
I think I got diabetes. Because
Okay.
one of the sure signs that you got diabetes is that you're always thirsty. The other sure signs are that you drink and eat a lot of sugar products. That can be a cause of diabetes. So now, due to my childhood, growing up eating blizzards for dinner instead of real meals, and having all the candy and soda I could ever want, I think diabetes is now wreaking havoc on my body. But since I also had, yes?
You know what I ate, dude, when I was a kid?
What did you eat when you were a kid?
Hot
Everything?
now. Hot now.
Hot now?
Uh-oh. Hot now.
I had the Dairy Queen blizzards.
You remember that? You remember that hot now, though? That 29-cent cheeseburger?
Oh, I know about the hot now.
Oh, I love it. The big lightning bolt, like flash.
I also grew up never going to the doctor because I had one at my disposal. So because of that, I don't go to the doctor as an adult because I feel there's no need. So I may never find out I have diabetes, and I could die a very painful, excruciating death of lack of insulin.
And then we'll make it Drinking with Highway.
Drinking with Highway. In memory
Just
of
like
Aaron
Blue's
Peachey.
Clues, you know, doing the drug overdose, man.
Blue's Clues.
Steve.
Steve, I didn't hear about Steve at the
Oh,
drug
you didn't know about
overdose.
Steve? You know, all of a sudden
No.
his brother came on there and said he, went to college. But we all know what happened to Steve.
Well, I can't imagine Steve going to college. He was like 50 and doing a child show with a blue dog.
It's like a Darren show.
Yeah, drinking with Darren. Speaking of drinking with Darren,
Uh-oh.
let's flip us through some old photo albums. Now, me and Darren, we go way back. You know, I've known Darren from Drinking with Darren for a long time. Darren Moriarty.
Darren Moriarty?
From the Drinking with Darren, and was flipping through some photos a while back. Came across some from back when he used to have this apartment, and everybody used to come over to the apartment. And I wish I had some of these pictures to show you. I might have to try and find some. Because there's this one, Darren. He's probably right about 21 years old. Maybe not even that. No, he had to have been, because he was just able to go buy the beer himself. And there's these pictures. Darren used to stock up my refrigerator, because at that time I was a little young. But, because I'm a year younger than Darren. But there's these pictures. Darren used to come over to my house and just get filthy, blotto drunk. Now this is when he was 21 years old, and that's when you expect it to happen. But the thing is, he's never stopped. But back then, in these pictures, I got these pictures where he's got a beer box on each arm, beer boxes on his legs, a beer box on his head with the eyes and the mouth cut out, and he walked around my house completely drunk as the beer box robot. And then he'd sit out on my back patio and at the top of his lungs with his Mickey's 22 screaming out parody songs like Weird Al Yankovic to like Oops, I Farted Again by Britney Spears. This guy was crazy. He's continued to be crazy, and that's one of the reasons he makes such a great show on television. And so I just wanted to share that little, I just got reminded of that from looking through these past photo albums. And it's good times, good memories. And it helps give you a little background on why Darren is the way he is today.
Uh-oh.
Alright, buddy. Next up, we got the Cool Mountain Green Apple.
Ooh.
I think that must be from Jamaica, where they did the Cool Runnings movie. Up there on Cool Mountain.
Uh-oh.
So,
Don't break the egg.
Don't break the egg.
No.
It's actually from the Real Soda Company out of Los Angeles, California area. Green apple. Kind of excited about this one. Probably might be a little tart. I've had the Jones Green Apple Soda. That's the only green apple soda I've had. So let's give this one a try here. Got the nice Soylent Green color. You know what Soylent Green's made of, right, buddy?
No, I don't.
It's made of people.
Oh.
Maybe it'll dye our tongues green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun's starting to move over towards me, sir.
The sun is starting to move over towards you. Actually, I think it's moving away from you, but that's all right. Because further out of the shot you get, the better.
Sir, I make this show.
You do make this show.
It smells like a Jolly Green Jolly Rancher.
It does. It smells like you mean a green apple Jolly Rancher? You're thinking Jolly Green Giant vegetables, and you mixed it with Jolly Ranchers. Green Giant,
Red Robin Young. Give it a fat pop to Red Robin.
Fat pop to Red Robin.
And a bonsai burger.
And the bonsai burger. What about the big what about when you go to the Carl's Jr. get those big Western burgers?
Oh, those double westerns.
Double Westerns. It's one thing you got to know about the Carl's Jr. You go in there, they've got their new big Western burger. Well, the double Western is cheaper and actually a bigger burger than the big Western burger. The big Western burger just has a regular quarter-pound patty, whereas the double Western burger, the 2 quarter-pound patties.
Makes it a pounder.
Actually makes it a half-pounder.
Oh, my fault,
Which
sir.
would be why you're on the SSD and unemployed.
And he just has to put me on blast like every other day, like Easy says. Easy does it.
It's actually every other minute, it seems like tonight.
Yeah.
Putting you on the barrel.
I think his girlfriend stopped him from doing intercourse.
Sad subject, buddy.
I know, it's frustrating. Let's taste it.
I did taste it. I think it's quite good.
Just good. When I think of the green JT Money.
Green JT Money.
You ever heard of that? Big JT line?
I think the soda's real good. It's got a nice, crisp, cool flavor to it.
Tastes like green apple.
Tastes like green apple. Does taste like a green apple Jolly Rancher.
Yep.
It's almost like if you were to melt one down and just drink the juices from it.
Yeah.
That's what it'd be like. So it's a little sweet. It's almost like a candy. But, you know, that's the great thing about these sodas down here. You're not drinking liters of them. You know, you don't drink liters of these sodas. You drink 12-ounce bottles. And a 12-ounce bottle is just about enough of any one of these sodas down here at Moxie's on Main, downtown Vancouver, USA.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. I know you're really excited about this next one.
What's this one called?
Oh, we got the Dr. Payne and Coffee soda. Dr. Kane soda. It's never had this one.
I haven't either.
I hear it's like Dr. Pepper, made by the Real Soda Company, also down there in Los Angeles, California area. Excited to taste this one. Something I want you to notice on the outside of this bottle here. It looks like we've got candy canes.
And carrots.
And is that carrots? Because I thought it was peppers. Is that peppers or
Oh,
carrots?
that's peppers.
I think it's peppers. I don't think that. Those are funny looking carrots.
Well, sir, I got the dome.
You got the dome?
You got the-
Explain the dome. What is the dome?
The dome, I'll tell you the dome. The dome is this. I've been wrestling for 7 years and I've been getting hit in the head a lot. So all of a sudden I got this dome here. The dome. And that's from getting hit in the head back. But you know what? I'm a fake. I'm a phony. I don't know what I'm doing. You know. But hey, I make it look good.
So what part of your body does the dome protrude from?
What do you mean, sir?
Where is the dome?
The dome
is the dome your whole head?
No, sir.
Is
The
the dome
is
your eyeball?
The dome is the Mount Vesuvius on my eye, sir.
Mount Vesuvius
Yeah.
on your eye.
Yes, sir. You see the dome, sir?
Oh!
You see that? Oh,
that
yeah.
is the dome.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I can't see anything.
that's from hitting your head, huh?
Yeah, that's from getting hit in the head with those steel chairs. You know, being a wrestler. You know,
So
I put my hands up like Public Enemy. Definitely smell the peppers.
Not sure what I smell. Kind of a Dr. Pepper smell to it. The prunes rolling around in there. It does taste like Dr. Pepper soda. A little flatter than Dr. Pepper, I think.
Yeah, very flat.
You know, a lot of different companies do a lot of different levels of carbonation. Some of them use a natural carbonation. Some of them use the CO2 as the carbonation later. And this one doesn't have much to it. It's more of a smoother soda to drink down.
Yeah.
It's one of those chugging sodas. You know, when you get a Mountain Dew. You ever drink a room temperature Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Those go down so fast.
Yeah.
You can crack that open and it just pours down your throat. Like
That's what I'm saying.
like more than water.
Yeah.
This is a cold soda, and I can do that with this. So, really shows you the low carbonation there. Because when it's something that's high in carbonation, like a Coca-Cola or something like that, it gives you that burn feeling when it's going down your throat when you drink it too fast. So, this is definitely a smooth drinker. It's got a good Dr. Pepper flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good soda.
It is a good soda.
All right, buddy.
So,
Got this one next up for you. What's wrong?
just kicking it, sir.
Just kicking it?
Yep, just hanging out.
You seem a little sad there. A little depression coming on.
No, just depression in that bathroom for sure.
Yeah. Well, next up we got this Malta Goya soda.
Maltagoya.
It's a malt beverage soda.
Oldie?
Non-alcoholic.
Oh, it's not oldie.
Non-alcoholic oldie maybe.
800.
Never had this one. We're gonna give this a shot. I'm not really sure how this is gonna taste. I think it's gonna be I'm not thinking it's gonna be like a beer malt. I'm thinking it's gonna be more like a malt that you would get at an old time malt shop, something like that. So, oh, look at that. That's thick and dark and brown.
Oh man.
That's definitely malt, like the malt shop malt. I remember
Look
back
how
when I
thick it
was
is. Look at it.
back when I was a little kid and we used to have dinner, but Dairy Queen was closed. My dad would make his homemade milkshakes, and he'd throw a little malt in there, and that's what these smell like.
Oh.
like one though. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. That. Okay, I don't know how many of my viewers have seen all of my episodes and tuned in to some of my other shows, but if you're a long-time watcher, you may remember the Jones Holiday Pack episode.
Oh, man.
When I tasted the green pea soda. The green pea's level of disgust has nothing on this malt beverage right here. This really, really, really made me want to throw up. In fact, there was twice I almost did in my mouth. I was about to go all over Buddy here. I think that's why you ran away.
No, it was busting laughter. I think our team producers should try that.
But yes, this is an awful,
I still got the taste. in my
awful
mouth.
soda. But you know, I guess when you're carrying over 300 kinds of soda, you need to have something for everybody. And there are probably people out here that enjoy the Malte Goya. And if there are any of you out there, I would like to hear from you to find out just exactly
What is it you like about it?
what is it you like about this soda.
Yeah.
I can't even take another sip.
You think I should count it for a Rice Krispie treat?
I think maybe I held that in my mouth a little too long before swallowing, or what. But it hit the back of my throat hard, and it made me want to just retch. So I'm gonna have Buddy down the rest of his glass, and I'm gonna have our producer and director take a sip of it himself.
Buddy, how it pours the fat shot. Right there. Smells like
A malted milkshake.
Smells like a brewery in the morning when they just started brewing, start mashing in. Very, very malty. I could drink that with the right meal.
With the right
It's like
meal.
drinking a beer.
That's not like any beer I've ever tasted.
It's like drinking. It's like somebody mashed in, but then didn't add any yeast to ferment it. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's very good.
Hey,
Pound it, buddy.
can I get a Rice Krispie treat on the house there, Peter?
Oh my god.
He's been bugging me for a Rice Krispie treat all day, so.
I need a Marxist Krispie treat now. Oh my god. Oh. Should ask for a gobble. That's what I got. Oh, that fat Rice Krispie treat made over at Moxie's. Just found a soda for it. This is my training regimen. Sure. She didn't even pound any of it.
Alright, buddy. Next up, we have something that's probably going to be a lot better in flavor than the last one we had.
Hey, I thought it was pretty good, man, for a Rice Krispie treat.
It's the new Sun-Kissed floats here. Sun-Kissed orange float. So it's going to be like an orange float, like a root beer float, but with orange, all in one bottle. No ice cream needed. Although I bet that would taste really good.
A float with ice cream?
A float, Sun-Kissed float soda with ice cream, making it a Sun-Kissed float.
But where in the world could you get something like that done?
You know what? I bet you could get it down here at Moxie's on Main Street. You know, you could turn just about any soda into a float if you want to.
For $1 extra.
Doesn't have much of a smell to it.
No, it doesn't. It smells like plastic.
I think that's the cup.
Oh. How you doing?
Because here on Drink with Aaron, we drink out of high quality plastic cups. That one doesn't make me want to hurl. And that would taste really, really good as a Sunkist Float Float.
You know what it reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
Orange sherbet.
It does kind of remind me of orange sherbet.
It does.
It also reminds me of, or makes me think of what Pepto-Bismol would look like if it was orange. Got that same kind of consistency, but with such a much better flavor. Did you taste it yet, buddy?
Yeah, very fruity.
Very fruity?
It's like yourself, sir.
That one's original on drinking there.
Yeah, it was. I know. And the fruit tasting. Oh. Oh, I got a little something in your stash there. You saving it? There you go. There you go. There you go.
Popping that for buddy.
Oh, popping that going?
That's a good one. I like it. It's nice and smooth. No carbonation in this one. You noticed that probably when I poured it. There's no fizz, no nothing. It's just a nice orange cream soda. It's kind of like the orange creams that you can get from like the Henry Weinhards and the Stewart's and stuff like that, but a little bit more creamy. And I think it's because it's actually, I think there's some cream in it, so it's pretty good tasting.
I couldn't drink a lot of those though.
No, you can't drink a lot of them.
Very sweet.
They're very sweet. I think it would be good as a float though, because you got those great flavors melding together. Add in a little vanilla bean ice cream with the chocolate flecks in it, you know.
Uh-oh, vanilla bean.
Oh, that would be good. Got some bad news, buddy.
What?
That was our last soda for the night.
Dude, so I can't see you again for another 2 months?
It'll be less than 2 months.
Alright, I hope so.
I promise.
Unless you go to Alaska.
Unless I go to Alaska.
You're
But you
leaving
know,
Alaska.
we had our 8 sodas tonight.
We did.
7 out of 8 of them tasted good. That's
Well,
pretty,
that 8th one was pretty good for the rich country.
that's a pretty good average right there.
That was pretty good.
I want to thank everybody again for tuning in to another episode of Drinking with Aaron.
Buddy,
Down here at Moxie's on Main Street,
Best
downtown
service.
Vancouver, USA.
Always put me
Big
over.
green awnings out in front, can't miss
Always.
it. Right on the corner.
Moxie's.
Come on in, sample one of the 300 different sodas they got on the shelf here.
Okay.
You know I've sampled almost all of them. If I can do it, so can you. So thank you guys. Thank you, buddy, for being
Always.
on the show with me
Highway.
once again.
Oh, well, on the skin.
Gotta love having Buddy on the show with me.
I love it.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Peace out.
Buddy Highway, you are too sexy for your shirt.
So get the fat Darren Moore, what do you say? That's how you fucking roll with it, sir.
Uh-oh, pale ale.
Yeah.